What are you working on right now?
I'm working on trying to be myself more and trying to open up.
I'm sorry.
I'm working on just being who I am and loving myself.
Yeah.
I don't give a...
Honey, baby. Meet me.
Listen, I don't know any accents, and I'll admit that. I know British a little bit. Come on, man. Hey, dude,
That's Baltimore.
come on, okay? That is British.
So together, we're responsible for like hundreds of millions of views.
I guess.
Cheers.
Cheers to that,
Cheers
dude.
to that, boy. Welcome back to another episode of The M Word. I'm super excited for this week's guest. A lot of you may know him. He was one of the co-hosts of the very popular and highly recognizable Isimo Podcast, but he's no longer on it. He's kind of a free agent right now. He's one of my best friends. He's one of the people in LA. Dude, please help me welcome. Please help me welcome Joel Romero.
Dude, why are you making it sound like you don't give a fuck about me, man?
What do you mean?
The way you introduced me, man.
I'm super excited to have you
No,
on.
you said I'm one of the people in this city.
Okay, Joel. This isn't other podcast. This is my turf now.
Okay, I'm sorry, man.
This is kind of my world.
Okay, so I'll act accordingly.
You act accordingly.
Okay, why do you want me to act? What do you want me to do?
Be yourself. Be yourself.
Dude, what does that even mean?
Be yourself. Here, I'll pull you.
Pour me a shot, man. I'm Joel Romero. I am formerly Melvin's friend. Oh, thank you. I said it. You were thinking it.
No, dude.
I'm just kidding with you, man.
Bro, dude, here, let's do a little cheers.
Let's do a cheers,
Let's
man.
do a little cheersies. Hey.
Yes.
Salud, baby.
Salud.
To what?
I asked you.
Okay, to the...
Oh, yeah, no, here you go.
Wait,
I know what. What?
What?
Oh, I skipped to myself.
We shouldn't even be doing this. Hey, to the future, baby.
To the future, baby. Let's go. One love.
One love.
What does that mean?
You know, you did say something to me before we started recording that actually upset me. You said, I'm white passing.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, wait, why did you say that to me? Oh, randomly, right?
As soon as I walked in, hey, white passing. Look, because you are white passing. Dude, it bothers me.
I disagree, dog.
Why do you disagree?
We're literally like the same complexion.
No, we're not.
Yes.
I'm darker than you. More, just more charismatic and less ego and more capable of human emotion.
Okay. All right.
Do you know what that means? Human emotion.
Dude, that's a different podcast.
Okay, I'm sorry. My podcasting style, let's talk about me for a second. My podcasting style is like, what did he say? Why did he say that?
Who is this guy?
Who is he? Why should I care?
Yeah, why are you showing me this?
Yes.
Dude, you're I forgot to say this in the intro, but you're single-handedly responsible for tens of millions of views on social media, whether you're behind the camera or in front of the camera.
No, man.
Isn't that crazy?
I think so.
Yeah.
Hey, but guess
not
what?
crazy, it's
so
awesome.
are you. You've spoken in ways and it's related to the audience, right?
Okay.
Especially with our former project Isimo, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some of the stuff you said, people resonated with it, man, and it touched people, man.
Yeah.
And you're responsible for millions and millions of views. You're like a fucking, what's that word? Dangerous society almost, you know what I mean? With how fucking, I don't know how relatable you are. It's beautiful.
So together, we're responsible for like hundreds of millions of views.
I guess.
Cheers.
Cheers to that,
Cheers
dude.
to that, boy. And we don't drink it.
That first shot flustered me a little bit.
Which one? The one we took before?
I don't know what I just said. I just went on a rant. I don't know what I said. This first shot hurt, man.
You know we're recording, right?
We're not using any of this, right?
Yeah.
No, right?
This is just practice.
That's what I'm saying. Because you know who? The people want to see more of you, man. That's what I noticed.
People want to see more of you as well.
And
I think people are asking.
People are asking you.
People are asking you.
Oh, people are just showing their asses at me. Come on, man.
People are just grabbing your ass.
And I want to change that.
People are asking about you a lot.
Really?
A lot.
Really? Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I like that.
What do you think? Like, did you ever look? Honestly, bro, 2 years ago,
Yeah.
if someone told you like, hey, dude, people would be begging for you to be on another podcast, would you even believe that?
No, I don't think people. I was begging for me to be on the podcast.
They are. They're like, dude, Joe, Jark's got to be somewhere. Jark, dude, Jark.
The thing about Jark, he's in all of us. He's everywhere. You know what I mean? But I never thought that people would care about,
or resonate with you,
or resonate with me in a way. You know what I mean? I always thought, I wanted a podcast when I was younger, but I had a friend that was like, why are you? No one's gonna listen to you.
Yeah.
But it was me and another friend. And then my other friend was like the kind of guy that always shut everything down.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's kind of stupid. But now, as an adult doing it, it's kind of strange. This whole podcasting
that's why
community.
It's so important to recognize a shutter downer.
Yeah.
And not you just kick them out of your life, dog. It's not healthy.
No, man. No.
It's not healthy to someone always be like, why? Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Why are you doing that? Have people like go, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Let's do it.
Especially as you grow into like an adult, when you have enough people around you telling you no, that becomes like your what you kind of go to as you get older. Anytime you want to do something, try something out, your brain is always like, nah, that's stupid. That's stupid.
Yeah.
And you may not have always been like that, but you had people around you telling you no all the time.
Look, Einstein has a really popular quote where he's just like, if you judge a fish's intelligence level by its ability to crawl up a tree, the fish is gonna think it's an idiot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're the fish, and I'm Einstein. Dude.
And I tried climbing a tree?
Yeah, you're a fish. You're gonna be in the water. But yeah, if you keep telling someone like, dude, you're an idiot. No. Subconsciously, that's gonna become your world, your realm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it gets sadder and sadder as you get older, man. As you get into your late 20s and 30s, a guy who's just so down on themselves and so negative, it's very easy to be negative, right?
Yeah.
But someone who just like negative about everything, like the work, or they hate their job, they hate themselves, they hate their spouse.
Yeah.
It's like that kind of bleeds into everything.
Yeah.
And then it's a dark place to be.
It's a dark energy to be around as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, some foods are like that. Always.
Oh, dude, working especially at the studio, like just working with some people, it's just like, dude, you could tell someone that just by their energy, that's just like, yeah, why not? Why not?
Yeah.
I feel like why not is my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Even when my loved ones, my siblings tell me something, I'm like, yeah, why not? Why not?
Yeah.
And
it gives you like a sense of it encourages you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Because sometimes just to do that thing, you just need like an extra push.
Exactly.
Someone to be like, yeah, I believe it.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll do it. Go ahead.
Especially if when an idea is fresh, it's vulnerable as well. And it's very vulnerable. That's why when I do things, like big things, like either start podcasts or open up the studio or business or whatever, I don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
I don't tell any of my close circle. I just do it because I don't want people to tell me not to do it. And I also don't want people to be like, yeah, do it.
Yeah.
I don't want any just infecting mindset around this very brand new idea. Yeah. And then once I do it, and once it's solidified, that's when I tell everyone, like, hey, by the way, I just did this. And it upsets some of my loved ones, but like that's just how it is. Like,
and also like I think sometimes if you have a lot of plans or ideas and you tell somebody and they're like, yeah, dude, that sounds dope. And you're like, yeah, that kind of gives you the satisfaction of doing it. Yes. And you don't even fucking do it.
Yeah.
It just, the idea might be cool and someone's like, dude, that's so fucking dope. That's
like
amazing.
It gives you serotonin in that moment.
You're just like, fuck yeah, I did that shit. And then you just never do it because you already got what you were looking for.
Yeah, because you get probably like, fuck yeah, I'm going to do that shit.
Yeah.
And then you already have that satisfaction, like you said, and then it just never gets done.
And it's just an idea.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, that's why execution's so huge because so many people have great ideas, but they don't.
So many talkers.
Yeah, dude.
Not enough doers, dog.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
We're doers, baby.
Dude.
At least we're triers.
I go to Home Depot all the time.
We try all the time.
We try hard, dog.
Do or do not. There's no try. Someone said that, and I think it was me.
Yeah, because you talk like that.
I talk smart.
No, all done.
Do or do not. Do you know where that's from?
Yeah.
Where?
Star Wars.
Star Wars episode. No, Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi. You recently went on a Star Wars marathon. Tell me about that.
I did.
Yes.
I was showing my siblings my family who never seen Star Wars.
Yes.
I showed them episode 1, Phantom Menace, episode 2, Clone Wars, Attack of the Clones.
Yes.
And the first one was a little tough.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen it in years, right? And I just remember there was some parts where I was like, dude, guys, get ready. This is the part. And then there was other parts that happened and I was just like, I felt shameful. I'm just like, oh, fuck, I hyped Star Wars so much. Like, this was dumb. Like,
Yeah.
But at the end, bro, the Duel of Fates with Darth Maul and Obi-Wan, a young Obi-Wan, and what's his name?
Fucking Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah.
Dude, they were like, yes, let's watch another one. And then Attack of the Clones, it got better.
Yeah.
And then Revenge of the Sith was just amazing. And then right after that, I played Rogue One.
Yes.
So they were like, and spoiler alert, and if you haven't seen Rogue One, dude, go watch it.
Yes.
And if you haven't, skip 10 seconds.
It's probably the best, the funnest Star Wars movie.
Yeah, everyone just fucking dies at the end. And they were just so taken aback. They were like, this is worse. You know what they told me? This is worse than when people died in Game of Thrones.
I haven't seen Game of Thrones, but everybody dies in that
Okay.
It's a waste of time.
Yeah, so just, Joel, you fast forward 10 seconds. And then
Fast forward.
your hair turns white. You fast forward too much.
Go ahead.
And So next I'm going to show them, I'm not going to show them Obi-Wan, the show. I'm just going to show them when they fight Darth Vader and Obi-Wan.
I want to say something.
Go ahead, baby.
And you brought up a good thing. A couple of weeks ago, you went up. We hung out with Jacob.
Shout out Jacob Davenplay.
Shout out Jacob Davenplay. And you were like, "What order should I show fucking my siblings the Star Wars movie?" Because that's not something I ever thought about. I haven't really shown anybody Star Wars. And I was like, "You just went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You just went in order. I would have done like 4, 5, and 6. These are the cool people. Get to know these people." Because I always thought that if you show them 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 1, 2, 3, they're gonna be like, "That's okay, whatever. This is cool." And then the drop off of just the way it looks, 4, 5, and 6, they're gonna be like, "Oh, this looks like shit." I always thought it was best to just get them acquainted to these characters and then go back. Well, no, 4, 5, and 6, and then go back 1, 2, 3. But now I feel like the way you did is probably the best way to do it.
So I know exactly what you're talking about. And I went all out, right? So I got a big whiteboard that I had here at the studio. I took it home with the marker, and I wrote down all the movies because after each movie, I gave like a 5-minute TED talk about what they just watched.
Yeah.
Because I'm really so passionate about Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
And I asked them, I was like, you got 2 choices. Either I come up with the list of what I think you guys should watch, or you guys watch it in chronological order.
Yeah.
For timeline-wise.
Yeah.
And they all voted timeline-wise. They all voted chronological order. So I was just like, all right, just so you know, these episodes that I'm about to show you were made in 1999, 2002, and 2005.
Yeah.
And they they kind of got that.
So which one's your favorite Star Wars? Oh, which one did they get the biggest reaction from them?
Rogue One.
Rogue One, yeah.
For sure, Rogue One.
Yeah.
And then second to that was Revenge of the Sith. Just
Revenge
seeing Anakin's fall and the creation of Darth Vader and the revelation of Darth Sidious and that was, and then Obi-Wan and Anakin's last fight. Yeah, they were on the edge of their seats, dude.
There was nothing like. Well, when that movie came out, Revenge of the Sith,
2005, I think.
2005, dude. I remember being in line with the fucking lightsabers and just seeing them fight and duel. It just like there was nothing like it, dude. It was a beautiful experience seeing them fight, dude. It felt so emotional. I've never felt like that, like especially in that period in time, like going to the movies and feeling so much emotion for these characters that aren't even fucking real. I was like, why am I crying? Why am I bawling? And then when fucking that famous scene, man, where he's like, I have the high ground. Don't try it.
You underestimate my power.
Don't try it. Cuts his legs off.
And then he's like talking to him. He's like, I loved you.
Oh, dude.
I loved you, Anakin. And then Anakin's like, I hate you. And it's just like, whoa.
It's like I've never seen. I felt pure like anger and hatred.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so
you're
powerful.
The Sith.
You what?
You're the Sith.
Palpatine? I would be Palpatine.
You would be Palpatine?
Unlimited power!
Yeah. I'd be Mace Windu probably.
You could be him. Kind of look like him. Shave your head.
Wow.
Stupid. You will be Mace Windu because you're the character that gets fucking murdered and obliterated halfway into the movie, right? I'm the character that stays throughout the whole saga. Next question. Next question. No,
Next question.
No, I'm just kidding. But I think you would be, if you were in the Star Wars universe, you would probably be, I could see you being Qui-Gon or Obi-Wan.
Oh, okay.
Because you're wise, you're a little older, you're taller, so that shows like wisdom, you're a protector. Probably Obi-Wan.
Okay, really?
Obi-Wan. Yeah, Obi-Wan. Yes. Because Qui-Gon, he died. I don't feel like you deserve to die. You're kind of like a more important character.
Okay.
I feel like, what would you do anything different? You know, the way Obi-Wan handled the situation?
I would definitely be a lot different. I'd be more understanding. I would take more lessons from my master Qui-Gon.
Yeah.
Because Qui-Gon was just like he marched to the beat of his own drum.
Yeah.
And I wish Obi-Wan did a little bit more of that.
Yeah.
But Anakin says in the episode, he's just like, Padme was like, what about Obi-Wan?
Yeah.
And he's like, I love Obi-Wan. Like, he's just as wise as Yoda and just as powerful as Mace Windu. But he holds me back, and then he goes off.
Yeah.
And I was just like, holy shit, Obi-Wan really is like that. He's just as wise as Yoda, just as powerful as Mace Windu. That being said, I think if you were a Star Wars character, you'd probably be Jar Jar Binks.
Dude, why would I be Jar Jar Binks? I don't even fucking talk. I don't fucking. Someone comes so hard right now. Oh, fuck. Dude, I would not go to the battlefield and be like, Lisa, I want to come.
No, you would be.
You'd be Jabba the Hutt. Fuck you.
Oh, you know who you'd be?
Princess Leia?
No.
You're just like, no. I'd be your sex slave.
No, you'd be the fucking the rabbit creature that's like bah! in Jabba the Hutt's lair.
Oh, come on.
No, but
show me some respect.
In all honesty, you would be Han Solo.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Because you're the type of guy who's like, nah, I won't do it. Nah. And then you're like, oh man, we really would have needed him.
Oh yeah.
And then at the last minute, he's like, hey guys. This is some shit you would say in real life.
Yeah.
Room for one more.
Room for one more.
You would say that. Yeah.
Because I just want to feel needed. I think that's what he felt too. He's like he's insecure to some point. He just wants to feel accepted by people, wants to feel loved. So his first inclination is to be like, you know what, nah, I'm good. You guys don't need me. I'm on my way. But when he feels the love, like, no, we want you here, man. He's like, okay, he has to be all shy and cute about it, man. That's me, bro. That's me.
You might also be Lando Calrissian. Betray us, yeah.
No, I would never betray you, dude. That scene was hard, dude. When they shot at Darth Vader.
Yeah, and he just catches it. And he's just like,
dude, I was so obsessed when I was younger with which are the ones like the Walker ones? Are they ATSTs or ATTs?
ATTs or so. ATTs, yeah.
Those look so fucking cool to me, but now they kind of look a little strange.
The four-legged ones?
No. The two one. The two with the big ass fucking head and the two.
Oh, that's
and the Ewoks.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck.
I forget. I think that was the ATSTs.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. I was so obsessed with those, and then especially with the Battle of Hoth, all those fucking ATSTs, ATTs. That was that movie was amazing, man. Yeah. It's like, reminds me of Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Yes.
A sequel that kind of lives up to the fucking...
It's known as one of the best sequels of all time.
For good reason, man. And, speaking of, sequels, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, you're a big Planet of the Apes fan.
Yeah, we spent the other night just watching highlights of the trilogy and watching the new trailer for Planet of the Apes.
We gotta watch that together.
Dude, we do. And we haven't seen Napoleon together either.
We haven't seen anything together, I think.
Yeah.
We should probably go to the movies together.
I think, have we ever done that? We've never done that. Should we do that? Wait, you my friend?
Do I want to hang out with you outside of contact?
Will you bring a camera if we go to the movies?
Do I want to bring a camera for hanging out?
But before we get any deeper, I just want to thank the Isimo fans, dude. You guys have been so awesome.
Yes.
We haven't gotten around to messaging everyone back because it was a lot, right? It was a lot, but we will eventually.
Yes. Thank you for everybody for supporting, sending messages, sending comments, and I do read them. So I just get shy to read it sometimes, but I get anxiety from replying to messages sometimes.
Yeah.
But I love you all. I read them all, and I'm always like, wow, dude, this is amazing. A lot of the messages you guys sent have been really nice and sweet, and like I've said before, maybe I didn't, but like it didn't hit me until I saw all the messages, and I was like, wow, we had something.
And
man.
for those of you who don't know, Isimo is a podcast that we did for a year.
Yeah.
And all the episodes are still up. You just got to type in Isimo Podcast, and we're all there, dude. And it was really, really cool. It was a great experience.
Yeah.
And shout out to Ponte las Pilas podcast, which is another amazing podcast.
Yes.
They had us on 2 weeks ago, and they're a bunch of great guys out there, dude. Highly recommend. I'll probably link it in the bottom of the description. Their podcast.
Dude. PLP, man, good dudes, man. They hit us up. We went on recently. I had no idea I told them and told you. I was like, I didn't think I would be on a podcast for like a long ass time.
They invited Joe, and I was kind of like a throwaway. Like, I guess you could come too, and it was a cool experience.
No, dude, I was telling you, dude, come with me.
Yeah, but I'm like, I'm not gonna show up, like. But then they invited me, so I was like, yeah, shut up. Lalo was just like, hey, do you want to come through? Joe's coming. I was like, yes.
You were desperate.
Yeah.
That's okay, baby. Look at us now, man. Look at us growing together.
Come on, man.
Growing apart.
growing different
apart.
directions. And we'll never see each other again.
You know, I like the setup you got here, man. This is good.
Thank you, bro.
Can I have a shot? Is that okay?
Yeah. My director put all this together. Oh, by the way, this is the guy that directs the M-Word episodes and has directed every single M-Word episode since the beginning.
I'm just a regular guy.
Since the genesis of the idea.
Listen, man, you got a good thing going on, and you're a good man, and it's a pleasure to work with you. And also, you know, I feel like we're so much better friends than we were the first time doing the M-Word. Because the first time we were doing the M-Word, I didn't even fucking know you that well.
What did you think of me? What did you
I thought you were cool, talented, smart, but I didn't fucking know you, really.
Yeah.
I just saw you every Saturday for like 6 months.
Yeah.
And then... no, it wasn't even that long. It was like fucking season 1 took like of shooting.
It's like 2 months.
It was like 2 months.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is good dude. And then you would always give me shit because I wouldn't come to some of your parties, and I was And I was like, well, he's my homie, but like we don't really talk that much.
Well, because we didn't laugh back then. We didn't laugh nearly as much as we do now.
No.
Because I think we were kind of like. Yeah, we kind of had that like, okay, this guy he's cool, he's the homie, but like, you know, I don't really know him that well.
Yeah, dude, yes.
Because I'm also standoffish too.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Like we would hang out in the studio, and it would be kind of like, it wouldn't be quiet, but it would be like, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't be like, we wouldn't be talking shit to each other.
We wouldn't be talking about the shit that we talk about now.
Yeah, no, not even fucking close.
You wouldn't be going,
and you'd be like, dude, why'd I do that? Why'd I do that?
You just ruined the vibe.
It's true though. It's true. Like we wouldn't even fucking we wouldn't get into these long talks about fucking nonsense
about life and fucking love and and yeah, dude. It's and careers and shit like that. Yeah.
And I do think that you know, I don't know when it was. I think even at the beginning of Isimo, I didn't even feel like we were so tight and cool.
Yeah.
Like, I'll see you a lot more. But I think in the midpoint.
Yeah.
I think we started talking a lot more and having like just actual conversations about like life and how we feel about things. And and then
I think we both of us like slowly realized like, oh, this guy's fucking cool. Like you know, and yeah, dude, it's crazy how life works. It's crazy how life works. Because if like someone would tell me like, yeah, I'm gonna be podcasting with Joel.
Yeah.
I'd be like, even in the first season of the M-Word, I'd be like, really? Like, I don't think he wants to do that. I think he's just like but like now I can't even fathom you not podcasting.
Dude, it's a fun thing, buddy. It's a fun thing.
It's a fun thing, Mike.
It's a fun thing, Mike. Shut the fuck up. You're racist.
You don't know any accent besides your own.
I don't have an accent. I'm all American. I mean, I'm all California. All right, hold on. Slow down.
Reverse.
Listen, I don't know any accents, and I'll admit that. I know British a little bit. Come on, man.
Hey, dude, that's Baltimore.
Come on, okay? That is British. Okay, what do you know? Tell me. If you're gonna cast me, are you gonna?
Yeah, I know British. I know UK. It's like fancy a cup of tea.
That's so stereotypical, man.
Fancy a cup of tea.
They don't. I've been to London. They don't even drink tea.
You've never been to London. You're lying, motherfucker.
I've been to London. Nah, I've never been anywhere around there, man. And that's okay. What? Yeah. Oh, they always say it's mental and crazy, isn't it?
Absolutely mental, isn't it?
Crazy.
Fancy a cup of tea.
Crazy, isn't it?
Fancy a cup of tea.
How much we've grown as friends, right? Crazy, isn't it?
Dude, you look like it's like, oh my god, you remind me. Oh my god, you remind me of Silence of the Lambs. What? Anthony Hopkins.
You know what I remind you of? You ever see Full Metal Jacket? No, don't fucking. No.
We cut this out.
No. Yeah, we'll cut this out.
Hey, editor, cut it out.
Okay, there's a part in Full Metal Jacket and all of fucking I forgot his fucking. I'm blanking out. The director's name.
You're blacking out. You're blacking out.
Kubrick's name.
The Kubrick stare.
The Kubrick stare.
We're not doing this on the M-Word.
He does this. Like, wait, something that's crazy. when I'm like, when I laugh. Dude, that's good.
We went to DC together, and he was just like, we were talking about the cubic stair. He's just like this, and Joel's just like, man. Oh, because one of Stanley Kubrick's characters unfortunately shoots himself, right?
Yeah.
And a Full Metal Jacket, and he died. And he was like this, and Joel's just like, man, that's how I want to go. That's badass. And I was just like, what if you're a pussy? Like, please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. No, don't shoot me. I have kids. Yo, God damn it, dude. So stupid. We're cutting this out, dog. We're cutting this out.
No, man.
We gotta cut that out.
It's beautiful, man.
Oh my God.
It's beautiful.
We spent the entire weekend just every time we would make eye contact with each other, one of us would be like
talking at midnight, 1 a.m.
we would just fucking die of laughter, dog.
Jesus Christ, man.
Such a stupid jokes.
That's what better way to go than this? What better way to go than doing that face, man? Open casket.
It was like, hey,
I would open if that was you. Why?
That's so creepy.
He's alive.
Dude, you're a psychopath, bro.
I am not psychopathic.
Dog, well, we didn't even talk about, bro, you told me I'm fucking white passing. I'm not even, we're the same complexion, bro.
Dude, I'm darker than you, and that's okay.
You're taller?
I'm darker than you. I'm darker than you.
We're literally the same.
We are not. Look, compare and contrast.
Right
look at you, and then look at me. I am darker than you.
Like,
and also,
no darker, you're darker.
My mouth like this.
Yeah.
And okay, listen. What I'm trying to say is, I have an accent. I have a Mexican accent, Latinx. Yes. Latinx accent, Chicano accent. You have like an American, Southern, like Cali bro accent, man.
Really?
Yes.
But it's so crazy because Spanish was my first language. Mm-hmm. But you say that I sound like a Cali bro, like let's go surf.
Yeah, but I don't ever see you speak Spanish.
I speak Spanish all the time.
You kind of try to ignore it from what I've seen.
I speak Spanish all the time.
Really?
Yes.
And all those times I have not been there. Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, yeah, because every time, I think I tried speaking Spanish around you one time, and you went like this. This is America. You said that. You said that. You're like, this is America, bro.
No, yeah, this is America. You can speak however you want to speak. You can believe whatever you want to believe. This is America. I'm a patriot. I can say it in Spanish if you want me to.
Go ahead. Try. This is America.
Estamos en América. Ya sabes eso. Puedes hablar en cualquier idioma que quieres. Y puedes pensar y creer en lo que quieres. Okay. Tenemos las religiones, el Muslim, el Islam, the fucking
fucking Conor McGregor,
fucking Christian, the Christian, Católico.
I knew that you could say all that, but you wanted to say I'm a patriot in Spanish. Say that.
I'm a patrioso. Dude, that's a good attempt. How do you say patriot in Spanish? You didn't even know.
Yeah.
I'll say it.
Well, how do you think it says?
No, patrio. No, patriot. It probably sounds something close.
Go ahead, try. Figure out.
Patriosh.
That sounds like a French dish.
French dish.
Patriota.
That sounds fucking fake. That's fuck.
Patriota.
Is that real, patriota?
That's what Google says.
That doesn't even sound real, dude.
You're a patriota.
Dude, yes. I love America. A lot of people shit on America, but especially on Cali.
Yeah.
A lot of people hate on Cali.
But California is like literally the best state. If not the best state, top 5 in the country.
I'll say it's top 5, but I've been fortunate enough to travel this year.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of states, man. And I'll say this, DC.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful, man. DC's beautiful.
DC's really freaking cool, dude.
And I know you feel a similar way.
Yeah.
You got family out there, too.
Yeah. You know and you met my family, too.
Your family's amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Your family's beautiful.
Yeah.
They live in Virginia? Or I don't know.
Oh, you know what DC is? You know where it's at?
The DMV.
The DMV area, yeah.
Yeah, the DMV.
Yeah.
But it's fucking beautiful out there. Like I said last time we're out there, man, I've never seen fucking green. I've never seen orange flowers or leaves. I've never seen orange fucking. I've never seen orange leaves, purple leaves, green leaves.
We tried Smashburger too for the first time. It was really good.
Amazing. We won't talk about.
And then you had Chinese food.
I ate Chinese from out there. It was amazing.
Yeah, they have a really cool Chinatown there. Dude. Really cool culture, dude. Really cool everything, man. It's a dope spot.
Yes, I haven't seen the winters out there or anything, and I don't think I will. But So there's something about that city. There's so much culture, so much history. When you go out there and you ask somebody like, "Hey, where's this at?" They're like, "Oh, look at over here, down the street where Thomas Jefferson did this." Like back in the day, they have like they always give you like a history lesson whenever you ask them where something's at. Yeah. And it's fucking beautiful because out here it's kind of like, "Hey, fucking, down the street, fool." It's down the.
They go like this. I don't have change.
No.
I'm not asking for money. I want to know where the fucking Broadway is.
That's what I'm saying. It's like there's so much culture out there.
And you were just there recently, right? Doing what?
For Martin Amini special, dude. Shout out Martin Amini.
Yes, shout out Martin Amini, dude. He let me perform for like 4 nights straight at his venue in room 808 in Washington, D.C. If you're in the area, dude, highly recommend. They have comedy every weekend, bro. It's freaking awesome. Great people. I'm trying not to cuss so much so I don't get demonetized. Dude. I care about the money.
Freaking awesome.
It's freaking awesome, dude. And you were there doing what?
I was doing photos and video. We're shooting like a mini doc, so I was shooting some behind the scenes stuff. And listen,
doing for what?
For Martin Amini.
For his
documentary.
For his comedy special.
Well, yeah, that's a separate thing, but yes. Yes. But it was beautiful, man. He performed at the Lincoln Theater.
Yeah.
And
sold out.
Sold 3 sold out shows. Seeing him 3 sold out shows was very inspiring, very amazing. Very proud of that dude, man. He's a hustler. He's a good guy. He's a fucking successful guy. He's got a beautiful family, man. What else do you fucking need in this life, dog? You know what I mean? I got you. I got my family. I got my friends.
Oh, so I'm not your family? I'm not your family, and I'm not your friend. So what the fuck am I, dog?
A partner. PIC, partner in crime. Is that weird?
A person of color.
POC. You're sick, man, dude. You're PWC, person without color. I said it, but you were thinking it, dude. I roasted you,
dude. That's the M word.
Is that what you call a roast?
That's what the M word represents.
You only really have people without color on this show. I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
No, you have people without character.
Whoa!
I'm just kidding.
Whoa!
I'm being a bad boy.
You're being a bastard. Dude, you're being a bastard.
Can you blame me?
I thought you were gonna be like, "Can you bench 225?" Yes, I can.
Can you blame me? Okay.
So what, dude? What's in your future, my boy?
My future?
Yeah.
A future, huh? A lot of things, man. I hope to continue podcasting. Hopefully me and you can start something up.
Okay. Okay.
This might be, breaking news to you, but I kind of want to start something with you.
Whoa.
And we don't know what the name of that is.
That's freaking awesome.
Are you gonna say yes or no? What do you say,
dude? I'm down. I'm down to do whatever. I'm down. Shout out to. Everyone go watch Whiskey Coke.
Yes, on the Isimo
A Night
page.
with Melvin and Joel on the Isimo page. Dude, it's something that we're really proud of, man. We shot it here, bro. If we could do something along those lines, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's basically what we're going for. We just don't have a name.
Yeah, we don't have a name. If you guys recommend a name for Joel and I's next project, please let us know because we can't come.
Yeah, we've had some. She just moved right here.
Yeah, we've had some cool names, and
I'm gonna stop for a second. I just want to fall down while we're spitting some truth.
Oh, I feel that,
dude. You're fucking.
I feel that, dude.
You're fucking sick in the head, man.
Oh, what happened to this fucking incredible tape that you kept bragging about?
It's rubbing over your wall.
Come on, man.
You sound drunk as shit. Come on, man. Yeah, but we want to start a podcast. We want to start a project, and. Listen, we just don't have a name right now, but like you said, go watch Whiskey Coke. That's basically the lines or what we're trying to go for. Would you want to do some Isimo was a lot of nonsense, but there was a lot of heart to it. I want to keep the heart.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I think with Whiskey Coke, it shows how creative and how we can just freestyle sometimes and get creative and see where it goes.
Yeah, and I think both you and I are creative and visually and just kind of how it looks. When we dance and we have fog machines and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And we really bounce off each other really well.
Yeah, and I think some of the favorite episodes on Isimo were true crime.
Yeah.
If we were to do that again,
yeah,
we can probably go you know, a lot more in depth into some, like one case maybe.
Yeah.
We can break down the case, and then we get black and white. We can fucking get pictures of the fucking case. We can get crazy. The fucking possibilities are endless, but we just need a name.
Yeah.
You know, and should we just start one without a name? Is that risky? I don't know. But I like you. You like me.
Okay.
You're supposed to say it back.
Yeah, dude.
What do you? That's it.
What do you want me to say?
Something worth regurgitating, or something that means something to you?
What do you want me to say?
Just something that means something to me, or to you.
Okay.
How do I feel about you? I mean, how do you feel about me?
Dude, you're good.
Yo, I caught you, man. Do you think I'm gay? That's why you want to work with me.
No.
Okay, this has
gone down a whole.
This is the subject for a different podcast. This is not N-word, so I'm sorry. Okay,
Dude, hell yeah. You're 28?
Dude, why does that matter? I'm just kidding.
We're the same age, dude. Oh, no, we're older than
You're wearing a pink shirt?
So you're Mexican. You're Mexican. Bro,
okay.
You literally, the people that you work with, you've gotten them millions upon millions of views.
Yes, but it's not because of me, it's because of them. They're so talented, man. They're so talented.
Like who?
Like, I only work with two comedians, Alfred Robles and Martin
Meany, who are fucking awesome.
They're fucking incredible people, hardworking people that deserve all the success, right?
Yeah.
I don't do shit at the grand scheme of things. I don't do anything.
Yeah.
I just clip it up. Yeah. I'm like a Dr. Dre. They'll make the beautiful sample. No, they'll make the beautiful music. And I'll be like, and boom, right?
You make California love and shit.
Yeah, California. Yeah, I do that.
Yeah.
And send it out there. But they're amazing, man. They're amazing comics.
They're killing it right now, dude.
The Latino comedy scene is fucking popping, man. There's a lot of fucking great comics in the Latino scene, man, where I feel like in the last 3 years, or like in pre-COVID, even COVID 2021, there wasn't that many. Now there's a lot that are successful.
Yeah.
That are killing in the game,
Yeah.
which is
We
beautiful.
traveled on the same plane together for the first time.
Yeah.
And we sat next to each other, and you were watching Rafa Bosa's
oh, yes.
comedy special, and you were like this.
And
then I was just like, what are you watching? And you're like, what? I'm like, you watching Ralph's special? And you're like, dude, it's hilarious, dude. It's hilarious. It's really good. You should watch it.
Yeah. Are you?
You went back like that.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you. This is a serious question.
Yes.
When you watch comedy specials,
Yeah.
right? Are you laughing? Like, can't you be like, dude, that was so fucking good.
Yeah.
That was a good bit.
Yeah.
That was fucking great.
I think,
Right?
I think a really good comedy special will make you laugh 2 to 5 times in the hour span.
Yeah.
But the rest you're just gonna be watching.
Yeah.
It's not like watching live comedy.
Yeah. Oh no, it's different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Especially since it's a different energy, different vibe. Especially when you watch like so much comedy. Like, not that I've just seen so much comedy, and sometimes just like I'm not laughing per se, but I'm like in my head I'm like, dude, that was fucking good, man. Hell yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, yeah.
And then sometimes it get me. Ralph is fucking good, man. He's a guy that's like handled success very well. Super well.
Yeah.
And that's admirable because he kind of fucking took off really fucking quick.
Super quick, yeah.
You know, and he's been able to, you know, just fucking keep growing and growing and growing, and there's really no controversy. Just kind of just doing his thing. He's a good dude, and he's just fucking hustling, man. He's hustling. All these fools are hustling, man. Alfred, Martin, Ralph, fucking Renee, Cam Flores, all those fools, they're fucking hustling, dog.
Yeah.
You can't hate that.
Yeah, you know you can, man. It's fucking cool.
Can't hate that.
It's really cool, dude. When's the next time you're gonna go to Mexico?
You didn't prepare any questions. The whole time I was talking, you were like waiting to get out a question, waiting to say a question. I was like, I wonder what's going to be. When is the next time you're going to leave the country? When are you going to stay in another country for a prolonged period of time? When are you going to leave the studio and just never come back?
When are we done with this? When are we going to be done with this?
Dude. What a stupid fucking question.
Fuck you.
Okay, let me think about it. When am I gonna fucking make plans to go to a fucking different country?
Because you're always like, oh, I've been to Sinaloa, I'm fucking Culucan from Mexico. I used to be there in the rancho. You always fucking talk about that.
I'm just kidding.
You always talk about that, so I'm like, when's the next time you're gonna fucking go? Because I've never been to Mexico.
You've never been to Mexico. Have you been to your motherland? To your mother's land.
To your motherland. Have you been to your motherland? No, fool.
Dude.
I went to Guatemala once when I was 2 years old. I almost died. It
Okay, why?
was called like fever.
What a bitch. What a bitch.
I know. Yeah,
I thought you got fucking held up by a fucking narco or something. You just fucking had a fever?
No, I had a fucking fever. I was 2 years old, so.
Well.
Or 1.5.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, I'm going to Mexico. I used to go to Mexico very often, like every 2 or 3 years. Okay? I used to go to the ranch. I used to ride horses.
To the ranch.
I used to go to the ranch.
Hidden
to my
Valley
mother's
Ranch.
land.
Hidden
To
Valley
my,
Ranch.
to my mother's land.
Yeah.
Right? We used to go hit the bull. We used to go live life out there. It's a very simple life, very beautiful life. You wouldn't really last out there. Because you're like, is anybody, are you guys following me? Yeah, you say stupid
What's the
shit.
Wi-Fi?
And they're like, guess follow. And they're like, oh, it's a TikTok. Well, what TikTok? And you're like,
Dude. Look at
this
this.
is a different magazine.
This yeah.
Okay, listen. Rewind. Yeah, Shema?
I would fucking thrive
laugh
out
at
there.
me?
I would thrive out there.
No, you wouldn't, bro.
Dude, I've literally freaking spent like every summer in Wyoming for like 10 years back when I was younger, dog.
That's in America,
I would ride,
man.
Yeah, but it was the same thing. I would ride horses, I'd rock climb, I'd go hiking, I'd drink water from the creek, just like this.
And the horses are just waiting in line and shit?
The horses are like, hurry up!
Oh, you're just shitting? You're just saying I caught you and shit.
It's like, you can't shit in the fucking water that we drink. It's like, shut up! And then, I would like sleep outside, man. We would hike 8-10 miles a day for like 2 weeks straight. Just hike 10 miles.
That's pretty legit.
And I used to just, shit outside, bro. Like, dude, I thrive in that fucking environment.
Okay, I'll say this. Mexico was one of the first times in my life where I felt freedom. Because my mom was very strict when I was younger, my dad. And for some reason, like, they would be like, hey, you gotta be home at 9 or something. You gotta be home at 10, right? But when in Mexico, they're like, whatever. Just do whatever you want. Don't talk to me. Do whatever you want to do. So we'd be out, and I'm hanging out with my cousins, and we'd be out on the ranch. We'd be fucking out on the rodeo. We'd fucking doing this, doing that. And it was the first time I experienced, like, freedom, and I felt like, this is kind of different now because like I just felt like happiness without any technology. I just felt like talking to cousins and learning about them was just, it felt good just to know like a part of my family, a part of my mother's side. It was on my mother's side, right? Yeah. So I felt like if I got to know my cousins more, I got to know my mom more. If I got to know my tia more, I got to know my mom more. So it was just very like. It was very just pure and beautiful,
Wow, that's such a beautiful response. And you were upset that I asked you the fucking question, dog. And you literally gave me you said the most beautiful thing that you've said since I've known you. And, everything that I got to know and see, I just felt closer to my mother.
Yeah. Because, but the way you asked it, I was talking before, you're like this. And you're like, where are you leaving the country?
When do you go back to Mexico? When do you go back to your country? When do you go back to your country?
When do you get deported? You're fucking racist. But it's true, man. My mom always told me stories like, listen, we grew up in poverty, all this shit. And when you're younger, you're like, okay, because we didn't grow up like privileged and like when she came over here, we didn't grow up privileged, but we had she always like, there were some rough parts in our childhood where like financially we were struggling, but I always trusted my parents. Like they always like made me feel safe. Like I got you guys. You know what I mean? No matter how many jobs like I had to work or they had to work, it was very beautiful. But hearing their stories about poverty, I didn't really understand it because like I thought we were poor. I thought that this is like the full extent of poverty when I was younger. Like you can't have really nice things. You just have what you need, right?
Yeah.
But when you go over there and you see like they're living in houses that are made of just pure cement, brick, and there's like only cold water, or sometimes there's like there's not usable water, and then it was complete like there's no roads, everything just like rock, fucking like you're driving there, it's all bumpy, it's all like hard to drive through there, it's all just like it's extreme poverty, right? But everybody just fucking like chilling in the backyard with the dirt, just making a fire, making food, fucking cooking chicken. Everybody's living just so simple, but they're happy people. And I think in a city like this or in a country like this, people always want something nicer, something better. Like, yeah. But you go to other people that have less, they're a lot happier. That's kind of.
Dude, you're spitting.
I could have chosen to speak in all the languages I know, and I chose to speak in facts.
Wow, and you only know like one.
Yeah. I know too.
Isn't that crazy?
I know more. I know a lot.
Dude, that's beautiful, man. It makes me want to go to Mexico.
But you never will.
You know, I've been presented many opportunities to go to Mexico. I've never have. I need to get my passport, but...
You just check.
You're done, huh? You're done.
I was like, you just check if it's still recording.
You're done?
You just check if it's still
You're
recording.
done, huh?
Just check if it's still recording.
What does it mean when it's... Oh, there's no numbers. I'm just kidding.
We just can't read.
It's recording.
Okay. Take it back. Have you ever been to Mexico? Is that what I asked?
Is that what I asked? What'd you call it? If I wanted to go to Mexico, would you come with me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I want to go back to Mexico.
Really?
I take it to my mom's ranch.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never met your parents.
Yeah, I don't think many people have met my parents.
You're very, like, elusive. Like, I consider myself a very private, elusive person.
Yeah.
You're even more so. You're a very elusive person.
I don't try to be.
Yeah, neither do I.
Yeah, I don't try to be.
You think I fucking... You think when I see someone that I recognize on the street, I go, oh shit. I'd be on the wall and I'm like, okay.
Melvin?
I could have sworn I just saw Melvin on the street corner and I'm like,
stupid. I should come into the window. You're dumb, dude.
Fuck you.
You're dumb.
So why do you think you're like that? You think you're afraid to be loved or loved?
No.
When are you going back to your country?
When are you leaving? Dude, you're fucking sick in the head, dude. Look it. Check it.
Check it.
Okay.
Check it.
The reason... Can you get the check? Get the fuck out of here. All right, that's stupid. Listen, I don't try to be elusive like that. I just feel like... And I'll be real. If you want to be real, I'll be authentic.
Be real a bit with me.
You know, so... I'm not really that type of my family. So... Bringing people to my family's house is very strange. Very strange to me. It just would feel weird. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I don't really know my family that well, which is weird to say. Right? I don't really know them that well. So to bring other people to my family's house, I feel like not rude. I just feel weird. I feel like weird on so many different levels.
It's like bringing home a stray dog.
Yeah, like especially you, like some guy who's always fucking like, right? I'll be like,
okay, first of all, I think your parents would love me.
No, I think they would actually. I think my mom's very sweet. Even my dad now, he'd be like, me gusta ese cabrón.
Grande, está bien grande puto.
Está bien grande el mandilón.
Yeah. I get called mandilón a lot.
Do you really?
Do you know what that means?
Pussy whipped?
Oh.
The other one is the bad one.
No, oh. Well, I thought mandilón, what's the word? It was just like just big guy.
Oh, mandilón is, big guy is like, gordo? No, that's a different way.
Dude.
Alto.
Okay, so if I called you, that's tall. If I called you on the phone right now, what name do you have me under, dog? I'm gonna catch you off guard right now, dog.
Yeah,
don't touch your phone.
My phone's not with me. My phone's not with me. But I'll tell you what it is.
What?
It's a guy who hit my mother.
Why, bro? I've never even met
Because
your
there
mother.
was rumors that you hit my fucking mom.
Dude. I thought you were joking when you told me that, and then one time you're like, "Oh shit, where's my phone? Can you call for me?" And I called it for you in your room, and I see it. It's me, and it's this guy who hit my mom.
Well, I ought to lie about that, dude. There's a guy on my phone that his contact name is "Are you fucking kidding me?" Because he used to call me so fucking much, and every time he would be on the phone, he would never get to the fucking point of the conversation.
Yeah,
that's why it traumatized me about going on phone calls. When someone just calls you like, "Hey, what's up, dude? What's cracking, man?"
Yeah.
You're like, what happened? What's going on? What's up? You good? He's like, "Yeah, dude, just fucking. What you been up to?" I'm like, "Okay," but it's a guy you see very often. So, "What's up, dog?" Okay. And he's just like, dude, hey, man, fucking Twitter's been acting up, huh? I'm like, what do you want? What do you want?
He just wants to connect with you.
No. That's not what it is, because at that point we used to hang out a lot, right? So we see each other, we connect, but you would always just call randomly throughout the day and just like I'd be like, hey, what's wrong? It's nothing. I just wanted to call you. Okay, that makes me sound like an asshole. He was a good guy. Nice.
I think I agree with you, because I'm not a phone guy at all. I don't like texting. I like being on the phone.
Yeah, you're hard to reach.
But
so am I.
Yeah.
Sometimes, not really.
But I do have friends like that as well who call me, and sometimes it's just because we haven't seen each other in a long time. They're like, "What's up?" "Hi, so how you been, brother?" And I'm just like, "Oh, I've been good, man. Can't complain." Like, da da da. But in my opinion, if you want to catch up with me, invite me out somewhere, or be like, "Dude, hey, are you free this weekend? Let's go grab drinks. Let's go to this restaurant. Let's go do this."
Yeah.
Because that's what I do.
Yeah.
With someone like that I want to see, but I haven't seen in a while. I'm like, "Yo, dude, let's go watch a movie. Let's go do this. Let's go do that." You know what I mean? And
that's the best way to do it. I feel.
Yes.
Like, dude,
in-person interaction.
hey, you want to grab a beer? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'll come over, drink.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
We'll catch up fucking for the whole year, 2 years. I'll tell you what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, and I'll learn about you and what you're feeling, what you're thinking. That's the best way to do it. But I know when there's specific people that call me, I know like, oh, this is gonna be like a 30-minute phone call, and no one has really that much time. Like, it's hard to be on the phone unless like you're a significant other, or like, I guess that might be like family, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Like being on a phone for 30 minutes or 45 minutes is like, dude, or it's business. It's very unusual.
Yeah.
And there's one guy that I know that's like, every time he calls me, he's just telling me more stuff. It's like, do you know this guy? Do you know this? What about this? Oh, you know what's happening over here? The reason this is happening, it's like, okay, dude, I love you, but just, can you text me? And then like, I feel like a dick, but it's like, dude, I can't be having these 1 hour phone calls.
Yeah, or like, can you wait till like this Thursday, this Friday, so when we go to the bar or some shit, we can talk then, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it makes you feel like an asshole.
I personally dislike folks who are so boisterous and flamboyant and brash online.
Yeah.
And then when you see them in person, they're just quiet.
Yeah.
Like a mouse.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't respect that at all.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, what happened to all this fucking bravado that you fucking had? But in person, you don't have that shit no more. And it's not even like them talking shit. It's just them being boisterous. And in person, they're like the most social, anxiety-ridden person that you'll ever meet.
Yeah.
And it's just like, dude, you can't be doing that. Like, you can't be using social media and the internet as an outlet for your social anxiety, dog. You got to practice not to be socially anxious in public.
But that's hard. I mean, I'm not saying that people should do that, be okay with doing that.
I'm talking about you.
That's true. What the fuck do I tweet? Bitches come on like motherfuckers be tripping about shit that don't fucking matter.
Yeah. Bitches nowadays don't respect money.
And then especially when we were younger, motherfuckers will fucking tweet like, or will text like, hey, where the hoes at, where the bitches at, or like sometimes be in group chats like, what's up, girl? Like, we be mutual friends, like, what's up, baby? Like, hey, we're gonna make out like when we fucking go to that kickback or some shit. And the girl's like, chill, stop. He's like, come on, man, you know you want this, right? And then when we go to the kickback, the guys are just like, just like quiet and shit.
Dude, there was this one time I think, so texting started becoming very popular when I was in middle school. And so there was one time in 9th grade, I was like texting this girl, and I was just like the smoothest cat, right? Just like, and then when I saw her, so I interacted with her for like 10, 20 minutes. I got her number, and then we just texted over winter break. So that was like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We were just texting all winter break. And then when I saw her again come January, when we got back to school, I saw her and I immediately froze. And she was like, hey, so when are we going to go see the movie?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Hey, whenever you want. Like, and I wasn't like my text self.
Yeah.
And I just remember being like, dude, I'm a fucking stupid pussy, dog.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why am I so fucking brash and smooth on text and not in person, bro? That's loser shit. And I remember just like actively like working on it. And like, that's the key, bro. You just gotta actively work at it, dog.
That's something I'm working on right now.
What? Texting girls? Texting the opposite sex?
Send dick pics. I'm just kidding. I've never done that in my life.
What are you actively working on?
Okay, this is... It's a joke?
No, go ahead.
Hey.
What are you actively...
You can't even fucking say it.
What are you working on right now?
Disgust you. Okay. I'm working on trying to be myself more. And trying to open up.
I'm sorry.
I'm working on just being who I am and loving myself.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. So when I go back to Mexico, Are you going after this or?
Can I come with you? Yeah. So what are you actively?
Okay, I'll be real. Look, this is what.
Don't go like this. But you don't move anything.
I'll be transparent. That's my brand. Transparency.
Be candid.
I'll be candid. That's my brand. Candidacy and transparency. Right?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a shy dude, man. That's what I realized over the last year or two. I'm a very shy dude.
Yeah.
And then when I'm around other people that I don't know, I tend to kind of be quiet, right? And I hate that because in my mind, I'm like, dude, just fucking be yourself. What are you doing? Chill out. You know what I mean? Not saying I should be like this everywhere I go, but
Why not?
I can't be like.
When you go back to Mexico, yeah,
I can't be like.
No, yeah, you're right. You can't do that.
But okay, maybe I should. I just want to be like myself and comfortable because I see people that are comfortable like everywhere and whoever they interact with. I'm like, damn, I want to be like that. And I think when I was younger, I was more like that. But then as I got older, I became more introverted, but too introverted to the point where I'm around strangers, around people I don't really know, or if I'm working, I kind of feel like I'm in a shell. And I'm trying to break out of that fucking shell. I learn to be myself regardless of where I'm at because. It's like it helps in business and just in anything, you know. It's just like
social life, all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
just trying to learn being comfortable in your own skin is a very powerful tool or skill.
Yeah.
That people have or don't have. Or sometimes it comes naturally, but that's something I want. And a lot of these things, it's like you said, just working on it. But like, I don't know. Sometimes you're in that position, you're like, bro, no.
I've seen you in social interactions, and you're very social. You're very yourself.
I don't think so.
But then again, yeah. It was always like during live podcasts and stuff like that.
Maybe after the live podcast, because I feel like the people at the live podcast, like they see you and they know you for like who you are on the podcast, and that kind of gives me a little bit of comfort. Like I don't have to, like especially in like this professional world. That's what I'm struggling with too. In this professional world, where like I see how my peers act. It's kind of like, hello, how are you? Nice to meet you. You know, it's very professional and cordial. Where I try to be like that, and then I feel like I have to stay like that, and I'm in a shell now.
Yeah.
And it's difficult to try to find the balance, and because I kind of go like the professional route the whole way, and I feel like I'm not ever being myself, and that's kind of annoying. You know what I mean? Like I understand being professional, but like I just want to be myself at all times. You know.
Yeah, that's how, I think owning the studio and just interacting with just thousands of clients, that I practice it as well, because like, I would catch myself being in the shell, like you say, like, oh yes, of course, just being a fucking robot.
Yeah.
But then I'm just like, dog, like, I'm like at the time, I'm 28 now, but at the time I was 24, 25, 26, 27. I'm just like, bro, I'm in my mid-20s, like, and they're talking to me like I'm a fucking old man.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be myself, dude. They have to realize that I'm just a fucking guy in my 20s, like.
Yeah.
And then when I fucking broke out of that shell and I started talking to my clients like how I talk to anyone, I started getting booked more. I think they resonated with me more. They were friendlier. They left me more, like they left me 5 stars way more often.
Yeah.
Better reviews, and I had a better time. It wasn't work for me anymore. It was just me being at the studio. And I think like that's the key. Like you just gotta be yourself, dog. And this shit's, it sounds so cliche, but it's even harder so. It's very difficult. It's very difficult, and but you just have to be confident in yourself, and you have to be proud of yourself, fool. That's the only advice I could give, dog, because it is tough, and like every day it's a learning curve and shit like that, and like there's still times now, like I'm a big guy, I'm fucking loud, I'm flamboyant, I'm fucking brash. But there are times where I'm like, I get in my head and I get in the shell and I'm just like, oh, yes.
Yeah.
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
And especially in comedy too, like when I meet more successful comedians, I feel like I get in that shell.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, it's great to meet you.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, just be yourself, dude. Just fucking be yourself. Don't let them intimidate you, you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes like, especially when I'm doing like, let's say when I'm traveling with these comics and I'm like, when I'm working, right? And I'm in the green room taking pictures or whatever, my philosophy is like, you're the photographer, which is a good philosophy, I feel like. If you're doing my role, you're a photographer, shut the fuck up. Like, you take the pictures, take the best pictures you can, best videos you can. Like, just be a fly in the wall. You get the best work, right? But sometimes that kind of bleeds into just like regular life.
Yeah.
Where I'm like hanging out with people in the green room, or like maybe like at the live shows, or there's some comics that I know.
Yeah.
And I'm not working, but I feel like, shut the fuck up, dog. Like, don't say anything. These people are funnier. Let them fucking do the thing. Shut up. And That's very. Not saying I'm the fucking funny as fuck, but I'm just saying like the fact that when I'm working, it's bleeding over to my personal life where I feel like, dude, shut the fuck up. Don't say shit. You know what I mean? That's kind of fucking with my head a little bit. Yeah. Because when I'm working, I feel like, shut the fuck up. Don't say shit. Even when they talk to me, like, yeah. Right? Yeah. And I feel like when I get the best results like that. But as a person and try to meet people, it's not the best. It's not the best way to go about things. Because
so when was the last time you went out then? Like, when was the last time you went to like a bar or a club or some shit? It's been years, huh?
Dude, I don't go out, bro. Yeah. I don't go out. I never go out. Not anymore. Like, I'll go out like my friends from back home from BP, 66, shout out. I'll go out with him like every once in a while, but I never really go out. I never go out.
When was the last time we went out with Jake and
Jacob?
Chris?
That was months ago. And then even we were like,
yeah, we were all kind of like, dude, this is the first time we've gone out like in months.
Yeah, just straight up, just like going out, just to chill, drink, have a good time.
Yeah.
And I don't mind it that I don't. I mean, eventually, I feel like. I mean, I don't know. I mean, right now, I don't know because I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that because like going out is expensive, and I don't feel like the need to go out because a lot of things that I do I enjoy. Even though sometimes I feel overworked, I do enjoy things, so I never feel like I have to escape from anything. Yeah. But I do like drinking. I do love it. I'll be honest. I love drinking.
It's a weird...
it's a weird thing. I love drinking, man. I love having a beer, talking to somebody, and then like it just lowers the guard, lowers everybody's like fucking wall, and you get to know somebody. It's such a fun time.
It sounds familiar. That sounds similar to what I said at the first episode.
Sorry, it's kind of just copy. I saw the clip and I was like, I'm gonna copy everything he said.
You bookmarked that.
But see, I lost my train of thought because of you. What happens when you drink?
Because you're drinking.
When you
drink as fuck.
I'm not drunk as fuck.
But yeah, you're happy with your life, so you don't need an escape. That's what I remember. A bunch of my friends when I graduated college, they would be like, "Bro, we gotta travel. We gotta travel." Because eventually you won't have time to travel because family, kids, and all that stuff. And I'm like, no, I don't want my life like that. I want my life to. I always want to be free. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, even if I have kids, I want to be like, bro, don't go to school for a week, bro. We're going to Switzerland. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that's how I want to design my life.
Dude,
you get what I'm saying?
In the grand scheme of things, like a week, because people always, dude, maybe we're stupid. But I feel like a week in school isn't going to do shit.
Like, I remember telling my parents, like, when I was growing up, and they're like, hey, for your 12th birthday, like, you want to go to Universal Studios Hollywood? Or you want to go to Disneyland or some shit? I'm like, yeah, what the fuck? And they're like, all right, we'll go on a Saturday or Sunday. And I'm like, I would tell them, like, guys, let's go on a Tuesday. Yeah. Because it'll be empty. Yeah. No, but you have school. I can miss one day. Yeah. They're like, no. It's just like, dude. So when I'm a parent, I'm going to be like, dog, if my kid just wakes up, is like, I don't really want to go to school today. Like, I'm not feeling good. All right.
And also, imagine how much that's going to mean to them. Yeah. Or how many memories they're going to have with their parent as they get older. There's a fucking cricket right now, dude. Imagine how many memories your kids are going to have with you as they get older.
Exactly. And I remember my white friends when I went to hood schools and I went to really nice schools. I remember when I went to really nice schools, my white friends, sometimes they wouldn't go to school. Yeah. And when you, as a kid, you're like, oh, they're probably sick or whatever. They would come back and they're like, yeah, my parents took me to Germany. Or like my parents, oh yeah, I went to Six Flags. Yeah. And it's just like, what the fuck? And I would be so fucking jealous. Yeah. Because like it's reality. One day is not gonna do shit, dog.
And you remember those days so often. You remember as a kid, you would remember those days. Yeah. Remember that fucking it was a school week and And that's where I want to kind of that makes me think of something some guy said recently. He was like, so many days in our life, in our year, we forget. There's only a couple of days throughout the year that we really actually remember. Yeah. And he was kind of recommending that every like I don't know, like a month or every 2 months, you do something out of your daily schedule. Like you do something, you get a memorable day. Like you fucking go travel here, or not even travel, just go out, fucking go to the beach and then go here, or go fucking 2 hours away. So you can remember that day. So by the time the year ends, you have a lot more memorable days because there's 365 days in a year,
Yeah.
and a lot of those days,
Blur
you're
together.
like, I don't know what fucking happened.
Well, you know the science behind that is that, you know, like, even the people at home, like, you know how, like, your first 10, 15, 20 years, they seemed way longer
Yeah.
than the following 10 years.
Yeah.
And when you start going like, dude, time keeps flying by.
Yeah.
This didn't feel like it like this in elementary school and middle school.
Yeah.
In high school, it's because everything was so new to you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like in elementary school, being in elementary school was new to you. Being in middle school was new to you. Being in high school was new to you. Driving your car for the first time was new to you. Going to your first party was new to you. So it stays in your mind a lot longer. And when you start doing things that you do all the time, that's when time and days begin to blur together.
Yeah.
That's how you just said. It's so important to do new things. You will stretch your time here on earth quite literally
Yeah.
in your mind. You get what I'm saying?
No, yeah, 100%. Does it ever fuck you up how like just how fast the 20s has gone?
Dude, so much.
Yeah.
So much, dude. I felt like I just turned 21 a couple years ago. And I'm
Dude.
28.
That's what I feel. I feel like when I started like all this shit, it was 23. And I always keep reminding myself, oh shit, I'm 28.
Yeah.
I'm not 23. I'm 28.
Yeah.
And it just, time, when I was younger, you hear time flies, fucking yada, yada, yada. And I'm only 28 now, but I know like I'll feel this way in 10 years. 10 years.
Yeah.
It's time is just such a weird thing because, like you said, for so long, for the first portion, it took forever. Like, you start hating school, or you start disliking school at an early age. Like, fuck, I have like 10 more years. But then after like 18, 19, 20, when life is like, all right, figure it out.
Yeah, it becomes monotonous. Get a job and then work at it for 7, 10 years.
Yeah, and you know. Some people are lucky to find what they love at a young age. Some people are not, but some people are just floating. Like I was floating for a while, and dude, it just goes, man, and it never stops. And you know, that's what kind of helps me get through things sometimes. Like I remember when I first got my first heartbreak, I just felt like, oh no, this is like the worst pain I've ever felt.
Dude.
I'm like, I'm dying. I can't do this, man. I can't fucking do this.
Yeah.
And then as soon as with time, I got over it, and little by little, and it just made me realize time goes on. Like life goes on, baby. Like you can stay there and be like, "Oh, guys, like my life sucks." Everybody's gonna be like, "That sucks, man," and then move on with their lives. You gotta keep moving, man.
Dude, most guys have that heartbreak from age 16 or 20.
Yeah.
In those 4 years, they have their first big heartbreak.
Yeah.
Dude, when you're going through it, bro, it seems unbearable. It seems like suffocating, like you're drowning. You're like, I cannot feel this for a day longer.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Dude, it's such a strange feeling. Because when I was going through it, I was like 17, and then I just felt like, dude, how I can't live like this is so painful.
Yeah.
It's so piercing. It's just like I couldn't stop crying, and just like, dude, how would I'm never gonna get over this. I'm never gonna get over this. I'm never gonna be able to live without her. Yeah. And it's such an overwhelming feeling. Like even as you get older, like there's been some breakups where you're just like, ugh. But it kind of prepares you for like a more mature relationship, a more mature breakup, because you're like,
it's a rite of passage.
This hurts. It's fucking painful. But I know that with time, I'm gonna be able to look through the other side and be like, okay, life is good. Life is beautiful. Yeah. But you just gotta go through that fucking initial stage of like when you're younger, and you have like an unrealistic fucking
expectation of
love. Like this is gonna be forever. This is beautiful. This is and then once that ends, like your dreams are crushed. Your heart's broken, and then you just gotta pick yourself back up.
Oh my gosh! In the moment, you're just like, you just can't imagine continuing to live like this. Like you're like, I can't be in my 20s. I need her. I need her. You know, I need this person. And it makes you grateful for your future. It makes you, like, you know, once some time passes, you're like, you know what, like that developed me into a better man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a canon event, bro. Every guy has to go through it. Hey, girls too as well. Like, but like, I don't know. I think like
it's like a rite of passage.
It's a rite of passage
to a man and a girl becoming a woman.
Yeah, and like
heartbreaks.
From my high school, I only have 2 friends that were together in high school from like sophomore year to senior year, and now they're my age, 28, and they just got married. Fuck. But that's it. Out of the hundreds of couples that I went to high school with, just one.
Yeah.
Just fucking one, dude.
Yeah.
And like, that's just the shame that like, it just doesn't work out when you're that young. Like your brain hasn't even developed fully for men and women.
Yeah.
And you want to spend the rest of your life with this person, you know what I mean? It's just like...
Dude, I can't even... Yeah, it's like... I can't imagine... I mean, some people would do this, but I can't imagine actually dedicating myself to somebody when I'm 18. Like, I wanted to, right?
Or 17.
But, like, if it happened, like... And now, like, I'm at this age, I would have been like, fuck, like... I don't know if this is like a good decision. It's so scary to make that big of a commitment that early on in life. Because I don't think you even understand how big that commitment is when you're that young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just want to be with them, but then you don't realize, like, bro, if you survive, you have 70 more years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're just a kid, man. You don't know what you want. Dude, when you're 17, 18, 19, like, the things you enjoy, things you like doing change year to year. Like, you might do it. You like these friends, and you're 19, you're like, what the fuck? Why was I hanging out with those fools? And then you're 20, you're like, I don't want to do this. I want to go back to these other friends. It's like everything's changing so quickly and so rapidly, and you're growing, and I think it's just not the time to make. I mean, listen, there's a bunch of people that fucking marry their
high school sweethearts.
That's fucking amazing. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it does work out, but I think for the majority of people, like, making a decision that big is just so. I don't know. It just doesn't work out. Basically, you know. That's my 2 cents.
Hey. You could have spoken any language.
And I chose to speak in
English.
What did I say? Just kidding.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, every guy. Yeah, especially like when I talk to younger guys now, it's just like, and I hear them talk about life, and I'm like, dude. But I'm sure that's how older guys, when they hear us talk, they're like, Joel and Melvin don't know shit.
Have you ever had someone come to you that's like 17, 18, like vent to how they feel, and like they're going through a breakup, and then it's so funny because you tell them these things, and they're like, no, you don't get it. And I'm like,
it's just like, yeah, I do, bro. I get it more than most. Like, when my younger siblings, it's just like, bro, they vent to me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I was there for, like, you know what I mean? And I didn't have anyone to talk to.
Yeah.
I just handled it by myself, listening to Kanye West, you know, but you have but that's the blessing, is now they have the ability to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's like, the quote is just like, be the person that you wish you had when you were growing up. Yeah. That's kind of how I live my life. It's just like, bro, I want to be the person that I wish I had. So that when I talk to them, it's just like, I'm very transparent with them, and I'm like, this is how I felt, dude. I left college because of this, and I did this, and I did that, and that. And I could, but like you say, like, they're just like, really?
Yeah.
And it's just like, yes, dude, yeah. And please don't make the same mistakes that I made. Yeah. Even though it's easy to.
And when it comes to love, it's just hard to make someone see, like...
Yeah, because you believe it's just like, no, it's going to be different for me.
I know, like, we'll get back together, or
we're different. We're different.
Yeah, we're different. Like, you don't get us. Like, we're just, we're just different, basically, yeah. And, you know, at that point in life, at that stage, it's like, there's a lot of similarities between a lot of people's relationships, man. You know?
There's like several times in my early 20s, I started dating girls, and on three separate occasions. I really liked them, and it was going great. And for some reason or another, it just didn't work out. Yeah. And it would really upset me. Yeah. And I'd be like, man, like, what the heck? A month later, they're pregnant. Yeah. Yeah. By either their ex or a one-night stand. It happened to me 3 times in my in my early 20s, from age 19 or 18 to 20. Yeah. It happened to me 3 times. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, this is the universe or God telling like me, like, it made me realize to just trust in the process. Yeah. If it doesn't work out and it's not for you, it's not for you. Yeah. What is for you will come, and you will know. And that heartbreak made me trust life. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And you know what trips me out too? Is those people, I mean, I've been in that too, like in like these really toxic relationships that can't leave or don't leave, don't want to accept that it's as bad as other people other people outside of it are objectively looking at it and being like, dude, you gotta get the fuck out of here. And with stuff they're saying, because I think a lot of people in toxic relationships like to view their situation as unique, right? But I think when something is toxic and abusive, it's the furthest thing from unique. Everything's very similar.
Yeah.
The uniqueness happens when you're healthy, when you're in a healthy relationship. Like everybody has like their own, way of communicating or loving each other. That's unique. Healthy relationships are unique. But when they're toxic, they always follow like a very common thing, and like there's a lot of manipulation and like fucking gaslighting. There's a lot of common themes. So it's the furthest thing away from unique. It's very similar patterns, And then you've gone through that, so you're trying to help somebody out, and they're just like, no, like, especially when someone is waiting for something to change. That's always like heartbreaking. It's like, dude, it's not gonna happen. And also, especially when we're younger, like you're 20, you're 22, like, dude, you don't have to deal with this. Leave, just leave. And it's harder said than done, but I think at that age, like,
it's the easiest.
Yeah.
At that age, it's the easiest, because if you're like 40, oh man, I mean, I have a lot of friends who are single in their 40s and late 30s, and they say it's very difficult. You either have to settle for someone who has kids, or someone who just came out of a 14-year relationship. You know what I mean? Like something crazy like that. Like you just really, that's literally the pool.
Yeah.
The dating pool, and it seems difficult. It seems difficult to me.
Yeah, it's hard, man. Especially like trying to meet somebody, especially when you're at the older age. Like everybody's divorced or has kids. But for me, I never thought the kids thing was a big thing. But like just the divorce thing, it was like rough, man.
I think like working construction, I would like fix up houses and stuff like that. And every time I had a client that was in their older age, like 50s, 60s, 70s, and they were single, and they weren't widows or widowers.
Yeah.
They weren't like, they didn't just have a partner pass away. Like they're just single. It's always a red flag.
Yeah.
And those are always the worst clients.
Yeah.
Because they're insensitive and quick to anger, quick to judgment. And it's just like, oh, no shit, you're by yourself at this big ass age. Like, no one wants to be around you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like it's very telling when someone is single at that age.
Yeah.
I think.
No, 100%. Yeah. 100%. And like shit happens, like people break up.
Shit happens. People break up, and and like I'm saying, like sometimes they have beautiful partners or a beautiful relationship, and one passes away, and now they can't really recuperate from that. They just want to stay single. I completely understand that. But someone who's never been married, hasn't been in a relationship for years, and they're 50, 60, 70, that's very telling, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
It sounds insensitive, but I think it is.
No, it's true. It's true. And then it just complicated things in relationships, man. They're very complicated.
Yeah, it's probably the most complicated. I mean, it's just like the most important things are like who you're with, where you live, and why you live.
Yeah, the why.
Yeah,
that why is
exactly, and it's just like sometimes the who you're with dampers the other two.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh,
and that's why it's so vital. Dude. It's so vital. Just you gotta. Oh man, I have friends who date someone for like 2-3 weeks. After the third week, oh yeah, this is my girlfriend. This is my boyfriend.
That's fucking insane.
This is my boyfriend.
I never understood that.
Yeah, and it's just like what are you doing? It's kind of like if we visited Amsterdam for like 4 days, and then on the 5th day when we were heading back, you were like, "Oh, I'm moving here."
Yeah, and you're like, "Okay."
And I'm like, "Yeah, for sure." He's like, "No, I really am moving."
I bought the tickets. I bought the house, and
I just fucking sold my house in LA, and my friend is mailing me all my luggage. See you, Melvin. I'd be like, "Oh, Joel's mentally ill. Something happened. He just had a mental breakdown."
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's really going through it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to relationship, people do bat an eye, but not as much as they should. And it's just like, dude, like you really have to. It's like it will affect your life so much that you really have to filter it out. You have to really get to know this person before you make this huge decision.
Yeah, because your partner will always. There's something like having a partner. Like they'll always see you. They'll see a side of you that no one else gets.
Yeah.
No matter if you're like, oh, I'm myself, whoever, around whoever. There's a version of you that your partner sees that no one else gets, and that's the beauty of having a fucking partner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the most beautiful thing. You feel free. You feel comfortable. There's like you feel safe. Like you can have homies, best friends, but there's something about when you trust somebody so much with pure love that you can feel so comfortable and be whatever version of yourself, and you know that they love you, right? So I don't know how people can just feel that after like 2-3 weeks and be like, let's do it, let's get married, whatever. That's such a huge commitment. Like I think it takes time to develop that, you know, and it should take time. I feel.
Yeah, but I see it all the time. Like people, oh man, I have friends who like meet someone and then 3 weeks in, their Instagram post is like, I can't believe I found my soulmate, my lover, and I'm just like, I cringe at it because I'm like, dude. So. I don't want to sound like a hater, but this might not last long.
Part of me feels like are they trying to get back at somebody? Or are they trying to fucking... Is there a boyfriend that still follows them? Ex-girlfriend that still follows them?
Or they're trying to fill a hole...
I think that might be the most...
As soon as possible in their heart, in their life, in their soul. Yeah. And they're doing it the wrong way, man.
That's why... You know, I said in PLP, people should always have something that they love to do, that they enjoy doing. You know, it doesn't have to be professional or just something that makes you smile, man. Yeah. Because, especially when you're in a situation like that, like, if you're sad, heartbroken, you might meet a guy and fucking, or a girl, and then just decide to fucking, you know, I love this person. Just because you need something. You need somebody to fucking fill up that hole. You just, anybody you go to, hey, you gave me, okay, you said I'm cute, I'm hot, talk to me, oh, I love you. Right? It's just, that's very dangerous because you can heal 4 months later and be like, what the fuck? I don't really like this person. I don't really like this person. I have a house with them. What the fuck am I doing? Yeah. And then you can, you know, if you're brave enough, you can be like, you know what? I fucked up. Yeah. I'm out of here. But then that might ruin so much, or you can just be like, fuck, well, I mean, he's nice and whatever. I'll just stay with him. Yeah,
he's got money. I mean, he's not crazy. So I mean, you have to ask yourself, do I love this person or do I love the love that they give me? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And a lot of people mistake that. Yeah. A lot of people mistake the love one for the other. Yeah. Because you have to love the person in all their faults. Yeah. Because if you only love the love that they give you, sometimes there's going to be days that they don't give you that love. Yeah. So that means you're not going to love them back. Yeah. That's unhealthy for the other person as well. That's why you really, guys, I personally think someone should date for 6 to 8 months before one of them asks the other one, hey, do you want to be boyfriend, girlfriend? I think 6 to 8 months.
I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
So if someone's dating for that long, should they remain loyal? Like, what
so that's also another thing. So I think that's something that you also have to talk about. Yeah. I think that's something that you have to talk about and come up with together. Yeah. So you could tell the person like, hey man, I'm really, hey man. Hey, person. Yeah. I'm really enjoying the time that we spent together. I definitely see a future with us. I definitely want to continue this. But as of right now, I think, I want us to be exclusive because, we're doing all these things together. Like, I want us to be exclusive. That's like another step. It's a stepping stone.
But what if that person's like, okay, well, let's get together?
Then it's up to you. Like, it's up to you. It's like, yeah, okay. I feel that it's right. Or you go, actually, like...
Let's wait?
Yeah, I would feel more comfortable if we waited a little longer. And if the person's emotionally mature enough to be like, they'll tell you like, I'm not really comfortable with that. I either want it all or I don't want it. So, and that will also be telling.
Yeah, I think when you communicate, there's no like right or wrong answer.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because you can be like, I don't really believe in that. Like, if I'm not your girlfriend, I feel like I shouldn't be able to. I should be restricted.
Exactly.
And she's correct.
Exactly.
But she's correct, basically. Whoever said that is correct. You know what I mean?
And in these conversations, you'll find out if you're compatible.
Exactly.
Because if one person goes, you know what, I don't agree in exclusivity in dating, and then the other person's like, I think that's the most important thing about dating. Yeah. Then that's when okay, you guys have two very different opinions on something very important in your life. What other things do you guys have fucking very different opinions of something very important in your life? Yeah. So you know what I mean? So it's communication. Communication is so key. Yeah. And being honest and just being straightforward. Like, listen, I like you. I want to be exclusive. Oh, well, I appreciate that, but I don't believe in exclusivity in dating. Yeah. Boom. That will, if you make your decisions off of these things, it'll make your life so much easier. It'll save you from so much grief and heartache. Yeah. But, like you say, it's easier said than done. It's easier said than done.
That's the most important thing, because when you make assumptions, like she's, if I'm being loyal or if I'm not dating, or either or, it could be the girl being like, if I'm being loyal and the guy's like, he's probably doing the same thing.
Yeah.
But you never fucking know.
My basketball coach used to say when he would be like, why did you do that? Well, I assumed that he would do this. He'd be like, do you know what assume means, brother? I mean, you know what it does to you? It makes an ass out of you and me.
Yeah.
When you assume. Don't assume shit.
Yeah.
Ask, he would scream. And that I learned that the hard way, dog. Even in love. In sports and in love, man. It's like when you assume, dog, you make an ass out of me and you.
Dude, you learn so much from fucking relationships and love, man.
Yeah.
It's so insane, man. And then especially for men, like, I mean, man, men go through a hard time, and there's a lot of weirdo psychos out there.
Dude,
like,
yes.
Like, I saw some food I saw some like ring camp the other day. People dude stalking this ex-girlfriend and like going to the ring camp. Like,
it's just like I don't want to say I have a joke I'm working on, but there, the statistic is like one of the leading causes of death in men is heart failure. Salt, diabetes.
Yeah.
And then the leading cause of death in women is men.
Yeah.
Fucking men kill women at such a higher rate than women kill men. And it's just like, it's one of those things where it's just like, there's a lot of fucking creeps out there, dog. Like,
dude.
A lot of fucking weirdo motherfuckers that like are just do weirdo shit.
Yeah, I don't know if that, like, they come from privileged background where they feel like if I don't get what I want, like, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like as men, we gotta be kind to ourselves, right? Kind to other people, but like, especially in the dating scene, like if someone rejects you, who cares? That's life, man.
Yeah.
That's fucking life, dog. And like, I think now with the internet, we get to see other men and how they act and how they handle the situations, and it's very fucking alarming because I feel like a lot of times, like, women would be like, men are weird, creepy, and we'd be like, what the fuck, my homies are me? I'm not fucking weird.
Yeah.
And then you go on Reddit or the internet and you realize what the fuck they're talking about.
Dude, like that one famous story that came out a couple months ago. This woman rejected a man at a club. And then when she was outside, the man came up and hit her with a brick.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And it's just like, dude, if any of my homies did that shit, bro, I'd fuck their ass up, dog. You fucking weirdo, stupid bitch.
Yeah.
You fucking insecure fuckboy. Like, you know how many, dog, life is about getting rejected. Whether it's in love or in business or in career, dog.
Yeah.
Learn how to take it, you stupid fucking cunt.
Yeah, and it's not fucking like, it's not easy. Like getting, like, let's say getting cheating on. It's fucking heartbreaking. It's rough, man. But you gotta learn how to control your emotions yourself. It's weird because like I don't know why they might be just be going like insane for a moment, or I don't know what it is. But like I think
it's like non-control of their emotions, which is pathetic. I think.
Pathetic. Yeah, we just gotta be able to fucking like people. We just gotta respect other people's decisions. Like part of being an adult is realizing that things are what they are and not how you want them to be. You know what I mean? That's what being an adult is. I want this to be this way. It's not this way. Oh, okay. I wanted to do this, and shit happened, and now I don't have this opportunity anymore. That's just fucking life. That's being an adult.
Especially when you hurt other people, dude.
Yeah.
Like there was this one video that went viral a couple years ago, and it was this. It was pretty sad, but it was a woman caught her man having dinner with another woman.
Yeah.
And it's at this restaurant, and the woman that caught them starts going crazy, and she's like, what? And she starts grabbing the platter, and she starts banging it on the table, and just going crazy and screaming and throwing food everywhere. And obviously everyone was making fun of the video because it was just so ludicrous. This woman, it was everyone got secondhand embarrassment from this woman just acting a fool in this restaurant. And even I felt that like that. I'm like, dude, this is embarrassing, right?
Yeah.
And then I read a comment, and some person was just like, yes, this is embarrassing, but this woman's whole life is shattered right there in front of her in that moment.
Yeah.
She cannot handle these emotions.
Yeah.
She's not hurting anyone. She just can't she can't bear it.
Yeah.
And that completely changed my perspective. I was just like, wow, this poor woman, she can't just like we talked about before, it's almost unbearable. But to this woman, it was unbearable, and she didn't know what else to do,
dude.
But she didn't shoot the other woman.
Men tend to go further with
exactly. She didn't shoot up the whole restaurant.
Yeah.
Like other fucking guys do. They shoot up parties and shit. She didn't do anything. She embarrassed herself, but at the end of the day, her whole world was shattered around her in that instance.
And I mean, I just don't understand cheating, man. I don't understand cheating. Like, maybe I understand why people might. I don't know. I don't get it. I just don't understand it. You know, like I feel like if you're unhappy that bad, where like some other girl, you want to entertain this other girl and like live a double life, like just why is it so hard to leave? Like, do you not? I feel like you just stop caring about a person when you start to cheat. You know, like I could never. I've been cheated on before. And that shit fucking broke me for a little bit. You know what I mean? It was the most painful thing I've ever had to fucking experience. And just to do that to somebody that you love, I can't even imagine, you know? And I feel like the easiest thing is just leave. Like, why can't you just leave? You know, I think some people just love like, I mean, I don't know. Like if I think people just love being loved, and then maybe they don't love this person, so they go somewhere else, or they get entertained, or maybe they get bored. Yeah. They want to do like, oh, I'm not supposed to do this. But it's heartbreaking, and it's like the worst thing you can fucking do to someone. Like someone gives you the absolute trust, and then you break it, and you shatter their world. You know, like it's hard to get through a breakup. Getting through a breakup because of cheating is rough, man.
Oh man, it's
it's fucking rough, dog.
I just remember like my first heartbreak. I fucking listened to Kanye West, "Blood on the Leaves," the song from the Yeezus album. I must have listened to it 50,000 times. Yeah. And if it wasn't for that album, dude, oh my gosh, man, because I just couldn't bear it. I couldn't bear it, and then I'd play that song, and it would help me escape for the 6 minutes that the song was, and then it would end, and it would come back. I swear to God, I just felt like it came back. I'd play it again, and dude, it's just man, it's tough, man. Life is tough, dog.
Dude, yeah. And the thing about like a breakup, you know, like just the best way to go through. If anyone's going through a breakup, the best way to get through it is literally just get through it. Like go through it. Don't fucking be like, don't ignore it. Don't fucking start maybe dating other people.
Yeah, starting another relationship.
Yeah, just go through the fire, man. Just know that it's gonna suck ass. It's gonna be terrible. Just be honest. Like, it's gonna suck. It's gonna be terrible. I'm gonna cry and cry. Just fucking cry.
Dude, there was one time I after my big heartbreak, I went on a date with this girl that I thought was super great. Yeah. And I took her to the Laugh Factory to see Tim Allen. To see Tim Allen,
yeah, no way,
yeah, and she thought it was so cool, and then I took her to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle after in Hollywood, and it was going great, and then I spent the next hour talking about my ex.
Oh, that's so funny.
I spent the next hour talking about my ex, and it's shitty that I did that, but she was very graceful. She was like, oh, okay, yeah. She was very, she was a good listener. And then, you know, I dropped her off, and I'm like, I really want to do this again. And she was very mature. She was like, no, you don't. Yeah. You want to call this person. Yeah. I enjoyed the night, but I don't think this will go anywhere. And it was the first time a girl ever talked to me that up front. And I'm like, I appreciate you being honest with me. She was like, of course. And I'm like, all right, I'll see you. And then that was it, dog. Like it was like the most, like, I don't even know. I think about it every now and then, like, because when I was talking about it, it didn't seem like I was talking on a date about my ex. It didn't seem like it. It felt like I was talking about my life. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because when you go on a date, it's just like, yeah, I got fired from my job recently. It's been really affecting me. Like, that's how I felt. Yeah. Like, oh yeah, this girl is really affecting me, and she did this and that and that and that and that. And it's just like, I'm very ashamed that I did that. But yeah, it's like
why,
we say,
why
this is how we learn.
Why are you ashamed?
Because it sounds weird. It's just like you hear girls talk about it all the time. Which is like, I went on a date, but he's a 10, but or like he was cool and everything, but he talked about his ex the whole time, and it's just like, bro, it's kind of embarrassing that I did that, but it's one of those things. It was like that's how you learn. That's how you learn,
dude.
Hopefully you have people along the way that help you kind of like clear things up.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I did the exact same thing.
Really?
That's so trippy. Because I went out with some girl.
The same girl.
I met her from Tinder, and then it was a good time. And then we got in my car, we were just chilling, and then I just talking about my life. This exact same thing. I was like, I broke up with my ex a couple weeks ago, and it was crazy because she's like, this and that. Yeah. And then like. We had a good ass time, and then we were like texting back and forth a little bit, and then she just like she just stopped texting me, and then like a week later I was like, hey, like why'd you stop texting me? She was like is everything okay? And then she was like, yeah, just we hung out, and then you just kind of just talked about your ex. So I just thought you would go back to her or something.
Yeah,
it's like. I was like I'm so sorry, because it was literally like happened like 2-3 weeks afterwards when we hung out. Like we broke up, and 3 weeks afterwards we hung out. I hung out with this girl, but I was also very grateful. Like I'm sorry. Like I feel like even as a person, you just need someone to listen, and like maybe sometimes just like a third party, someone that doesn't even give a fuck.
A stranger. Yeah. Right? Because when you first go on a first date, they're basically a stranger.
Yeah. Because like the thing that I don't like sometimes is like this can happen with girls or guys. Let's say a guy talks to his homie, and he's like, yeah, fuck that bitch. Yeah, fuck, what the fuck? She's tripping, dog. What the fuck? Yeah. Right? And then a girl will go to her girlfriend and be like, what the fuck? Fuck that. Fuck him. Yeah. Go out. Let's go out. Right? Like these fucking people on both sides that are just like, don't really give a fuck about the relationship. They just want to hang out with you or like do fucking wild shit. Like, it takes a real friend to be like, well, how did you, like, dude, my girlfriend was tripping out. It's like, well, what did you do? Yeah. Like, well, I just, I was talking to her. Oh, you dating my girl? Oh, I mean, it's like, you need real friends to be like, why she's not tripping out for no reason. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then hopefully the girlfriend has a friend that's like, well, what did you do? You know what I mean? I hate friends that are just like automatically aligning with like you, like, hey, no, fuck her. What the fuck?
It's like if I'm like, hey, Joel, they're kicking me out of my apartment. They're fucking tripping. Okay, what did you do? Dude, I just fucking flooded it like 3 times. What the fuck? And I threw a party every Friday.
Why the fuck did you do that? Like, that's what you want.
Exactly.
Someone will be like, what the fuck, your parents? What the fuck? What do you think they are?
Yeah, exactly.
Who do you think they are, your parents? It's like, dude, you need friends to be like, what did you do? Like, not just aligning with, like, not just saying what you want to hear, And I feel like back in the day, I used to date people or had friends that are like that. And then that's very unhealthy too. Because I know they think that they're doing something good. Like they're trying to back me up. But like now I'm like, no. Like if I tell you if this is happening, I want you to be like, what did you do? And be like, if I was like, I just, I just hung out with another girl or something. Be like, you're an idiot. Why would you do that? You're fucking dumb. And I feel like a lot of people just have people that are, and I've been guilty of this before. Like, people would just be like, yeah, man, fuck that bitch or fuck that fool. Like, go out, let's go out. My ex-girlfriend had from a couple years ago, just had friends that be like, fuck that fool. Like, let's go out to a club or some shit. Yeah. And it's very unhealthy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Very unhealthy.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Wow. We got lost. We got lost in the sauce a little bit.
Dude, this is great.
We got lost in the sauce a little bit.
Is that recording still? Oh, thank God.
We're at 1 hour and 38 minutes. Ooh. Hey, listen.
Yes.
Joel, I'm so happy that you stopped by Studio M and did an episode of the M-Word.
Yeah.
I think we learned a lot about each other this episode.
Yeah.
And I think our cousins out and friends out in the world, on Earth, learned a lot about us.
Yes.
I said a lot of stuff that I never said to anyone about me talking.
This is the beauty of podcasting.
This is it. There currently is like a 70-year-old girl screaming for help outside. We might have to go check that out. I swear to God.
Yeah, because this one's great.
Yeah, and but that being said, where can we find you, brother?
Joel Brandano. I'm making a website, Joel Romero. Actually, well, I don't know the fucking name yet. I'm making it right now. I don't know the domain, but Joel Brandano
On Instagram.
on Instagram. Thank you very much. Follow fucking Melvin Diaz, Childish Malvino. Follow Alfred Robles. Follow Martin Amini. Boom. I love you guys. Me and Melvin are doing something soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
And then this is a little taste.
Yes.
You know, this is the M word.
Joel, thank you, dude. Joel and I are going to create a lot of cool shit this upcoming year.
Yeah.
And you're one of my best friends, dude. I'm actually very, very blessed to have you in my life. And, that being said, dude, that's another episode of the M-Word, baby.
Boom.
Bye.
Ba-bling, ba-bling.
You gonna edit this? Huh? You gonna edit this?
Edit this out. Dude,
Edit this out.
that was fire.
That was it.
Just one last time.